Good morning. Let's start the session. So, Mohsin, this is the first class you joined, right?
Yes, one. This is the
Y-
question.
Yeah, you're also having experience. Yesterday we discussed.
As a manual tester, I have
Uh,
experience.
okay. Even Ram also having 5+ years of experience. Yeah, so thanks. So we covered the basics, 4 to 5 classes. Just go through in my YouTube channel, okay? And how to install SQL Developer tool, that also I explained. So it's very easy. Just try to install that SQL Developer and practice the sessions. So if you need any help, just call me. I'll give you the guidance for the missing classes. That's not an issue. So what we covered so far, how to create the table, inserting the data into the table, and then character functions. Oracle predefined functions is the topic what we are discussing. This is the third day. We completed the character functions like upper, lower, trim, L trim. Those are the predefined Oracle functions we covered. So after completion of the character functions, so today numeric functions and conversion functions we are going to cover. So my SQL developer password has expired actually. I am trying to create new password, can have password, and it's not connecting for me. That's okay. In the command prompt we'll practice today. So coming to numeric functions, so it's kind of mathematical functions, 100%. So same thing when you write any numbers uh, after the decimal, if there is any 4 to 5 decimal points are there, we will conclude it to two decimal points, right? If 25.67 is there, if it is greater than 5, then we make it as a 25.7 from the childhood. Same way, this is also these functions more or less it will do the same activity. So there are functions. What are all the numeric functions are there? You can see here. These are the entire numeric functions are there. Round, trunk, seal, floor, modulation, power, square root, absolute, sign. So in this, everything I used, only thing this power, square root I did not use till now. Okay. So just wanted to show you these are the function available in SQL and we can play with the numbers also. So that is the intention behind to write everything here. So to start with the round, we will pass two input parameters here to the round function n and m. N means this is the number, m up to how many decimals we need to round that particular number. Here the example is 25.678 comma 2. So user is expecting rounding to the two numbers. Two numbers means here the second decimal number is greater than 5. So we will increase to 1, right? Same way. 25.68 is the result actually if you use the round. So coming to trunk, what is the trunk it will do? So trunk won't do any rounding or something to the next to the digit, but only thing is trunk blindly it will go and search how many digits you want to trunk that particular number. It simply go and truncate the number. Okay, 25.67. If we pass here 3, let's suppose here 2845 is there. If we pass 3 here, then simply it will return till here 25.678. That's a major difference between round and trunk. Round, it will round the value. If it is, let's suppose 3 is there, simply it will give 25.63 only. Correct. Okay, it is rounding to next value actually 25.632. Whereas if you write the same thing, select trunk of 25.638 comma 2 from dual, then say it won't change to the next value, it won't increase, just 25.63 it will return the value. So that is the difference between round and trunk. Seal is next value, it will increase the value, it will add, and it will round to the value. 25.2 means it will return the value 26. Simple. Seal means upward, it will increase the value. Okay, floor means downwards. Floor 25.9, it will give only 25. It is increasing the value, it is giving same value. Modulation, mod means 10 by 3. What 3 is the 9, 1 is the modulation, right? So that is the value. So in the calculation part, if you get any requirement in the PL/SQL code, if you want to do any, whether it is a, I mean, even or odd number to find out that. So we use this mod function, Oracle predefined function. Power, I did not use this power one. 2 into 3, 3 times 2 is 8. Square root 5 into 5, 25. Square root of 5, 25 is 5, right? Yeah. So this absolute is important. Absolute means it will take the number. If it is the minus number, it will give the positive symbol. It won't do anything. ABS. And sign of n, it identify the positive, negative or 0. Means sign of minus 25 equals to, it will return minus 1. If it is 25, select from dual, it is returning, select, let me positive, put the positive value, select. It will return the positive value. So this is the usage of number functions actually. Okay, so it is very simple. Just I'll share this one. Go through these notes. These are the high level functions what we use: round, trunk, seal, floor, mod, absolute, and sign. Okay, so where we use, I'll show you the real-time code where exactly somewhere we use the absolute value or some other functions before go to the actual conversion functions. Conversion means from date to number, number to date, or number to character, character to number. Those are very important. Okay, let me go to the real-time SQL query. See, Ram, we created the table, right, initially. So in real time, what we do, when we create the table, on the same .SQL file itself, we will create the indexes, primary key, foreign key, and everything. So what exactly this index and everything, I'll cover going forward in advanced PL/SQL concepts. But thing is, on which ID, the second ID, OIC flow ID, we are creating the index here. So why? Because so might be on this particular table we are using OIC flow ID as the in the where class. So whatever the column you will use in the where class means based on that condition, this table is returning the value. So that particular columns, whatever the columns in we use in where class, that columns we will on that columns we will create the indexes. So indexes will improve the performance actually. So I'll tell you how many types of indexes are there, what is the how to create the indexes. So I just wanted to show you this is how we will create index, primary key, foreign key, table space, and everything in one single select statement while creating the table.
అన్న ప్రైమరీకి క్రియేట్ చేస్తే డిఫాల్ట్ క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది కదా ఇండెక్సెస్.
ప్రైమరీ కీకి డిఫాల్ట్గా క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. అది కూడా ఒక టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఇండెక్స్ క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. ఇట్స్ నాట్ ద స్పెసిఫిక్ ఇండెక్స్. ఓకే.
ఆ స్పెసిఫిక్ ఇండెక్స్ మనము పెట్టుకున్న పేరేం
ఎస్
క్రియేట్ అవ్వదు, డిఫాల్ట్ క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది.
ఎస్ డిఫాల్ట్ క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. ప్రైమరీ కీకి బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఒక ఇండెక్స్ ఉంటుంది.
ఓకే.
ఐ
ట్రస్టెడ్
థింక్
ఇండెక్స్.
ఐ థింక్ నాట్ నల్ ఇండెక్స్ ప్రైమరీ కీకి. నాట్ నల్లా మరి యూనికా తెలీదు.
యూనిక్ ప్లస్ నాట్ నల్ వస్తుందా?
యూనిక్ ప్లస్ నాట్ నల్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ప్రైమరీ. అది అది
ఆ,
వేరే టాపిక్, మనం మాట్లాడతాం అది. ఆ, మళ్ళీ దాంట్లోకి వెళ్తే మనం కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయిపోతాము. ఓకే. సో ద థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ లెటింగ్ మీ నో. సో మెయిన్ టాపిక్ వచ్చేసి ఇక్కడ మనకి జస్ట్ వాంటెడ్ టు షో యూ లైక్ హౌ దీస్ ఆరకల్ ప్రీ డిఫైన్డ్ ఫంక్షన్స్ వీఆర్ యూజింగ్ ఇన్ ద రియల్ టైమ్. See, this is one of the SQL query which I developed. So trunk we used, right? Trunk end date. Uh, Trunk means end date. Every date in the system, it will stores with the date and timestamp. So, but we don't want to search with the date and timestamp, just want to search with the particular date only. Okay, I need all the records, whatever inserted today itself. It means we need to use the trunk of end date or sys date. That's why we are using trunk of sys date. I'll show you anyhow dates we are discussing further. I want to show you this number where is NVL we are using somewhere. ABS I used. Yeah, here I'm using C. The receipt amount due original, which I may get the minus value, but I want to pass it as a positive value itself. That time, absolute of this value means absolute of minus 25, it will return 25 itself. So this is the wherever it is required. So if you practice these Oracle predefined functions, whether it may be character or number type or date type going forward, conversion function. If you see conversion functions, what exactly conversion functions means, from three different types of conversion functions are there. Okay. So after completion of this, conversion functions, what are the main data types we are inserting into the table? Date data type, character, and a number, right? So these data types we can play from date to character, character to number, from number to character, character to date. So vice versa, we can convert the particular data whatever available in the table by using these conversion functions like this: to char, to date, to number. So name itself is telling like from which data type to which data type. To char, if you are using something, means you are getting number or date data type. From number or from date data type to character data type we are converting. To date, you might get the character only, not number. So from character to data type to number we will convert. To number, from character to number we will convert. Only to char. There is a specific format again. Let's suppose, okay, I will use the to date with whatever my name I will pass here as Swami Puri. So I want to convert it to date means no, it won't. Think how it will work, I'll explain you. Okay. So before going to discussion of the date data types, I'll show you. So where exactly we will use in the real time. If you go and open any SQL query, dates will be there, which is very, very important actually. Dispute. See here in the where class, I'm just comparing end date active is null or trunk of this date. The active greater than or equals to trunk of system. Some business logic I'm implementing by using trunk. Here I'm using trunk. Somewhere see to char. To char of this, for the we are giving the format. Means dispute date is the date data type actually in the database table, date data type, and we are converting that data type into two-char format, and the format is MMDD format. So from right side and left side both formats should be matched, then only you will get the data. Let's suppose what I'm trying to say, if you query this in the database, select from dual. I want to minimize this. How to minimize? Okay, yeah, now good. So what is the data type we are getting? 08 month date, today's date 25 and year 2026. Select, select sysdate from dual. So what is the format I received? By default 25 August 26. It's not like YY we are getting. We got by default, if you execute this select sysdate from dual, I got in this DD, MON and YY format I received. So in the SQL query, you need to maintain specific format. What are the formats we have in the Oracle means there is different formats we use like DD, MON, YY, DD, YY. How many types we will write in our real time? Some might be write date with slash, right? 08 25. US people will write month is first and date later. We will write Indian people date first and then month. Same way you can use anyway, but thing is you need to make sure when you are writing these to-char functions or to-date functions in the where class, the format should be same everywhere, left side and right side. Then only you will get the data. That's why here they are maintaining the format here. Okay, so just wanted to show you this is how we will use in our day-to-day life in real-time projects. All the whatever we are learning, the SQL basics which are we are going to use in the PL SQL sessions. So PL SQL is very easy. It's not that tough. Only thing is you are going to use SQL concepts into the procedure, functions, and packages. I'll show you here. This is the sample package. Okay. What is the package is there? Cursor, again select statement. This select statement you should be in a state to write one select statement by using employee or a department table with a different um, user requirement, like I want department 20 data with so and so salary or this or that, by using group by order by classes and everything. So select statement is there here, also select statement, variable declaration. You can easily understand the SQL. It's a readable format only. Okay, so fetching the data and closing everything. It's a simple select SQL statements. If you put in a order, then that will become as a procedure or function or package. So, this is how we will use in real time Oracle predefined functions. Now coming to date data types. Which is very very important actually. Date to number, number to character these conversions. So execution, it is I mean a little tricky to me to execute in SQL developer. Let me explain you, go through this .txt file, okay, so that just I'll share to you, try to execute these things, then you will easily understand how it is executing. So the basic thing is, as I explained, so we will create the table with a date and a date timestamp, varchar2 or character, whatever three different types, character, number, and date. Let's suppose ABC columns you created. So why we need to convert the data? So that is a basic question before you go into the topic, right? Let's suppose I have a column like manager column in the employee table, which is the character type. Okay, or else some of the attribute columns will be there in the main EBS tables or real-time tables. Attribute means these are the varchar2 columns. So in the varchar2 column, user is inserting date, let's suppose date. Okay, 08 August 2026. He might inserting this data. But you want to compare this with the creation date in the where class. That time this attribute column is a varchar type, and there is a date value it is inserted, but you want to use into the where class, and in the where class I want to make sure attribute 1 equals to sysdate. Let's suppose this is my simple where class, but here you don't get the data. Sysdate is the date data type, attribute column is the varchar2. That time simply I'll go and convert it to date of this value, and whatever the value we are getting, we don't bother about it, but to make sure the format dd mon yy. If you are using this format in this particular attribute one, simply you convert this to same format again. If you use this, or else what is the system date we are getting here? Simple system date 25 August 26, right? Same way dd mon yy. If you use sysdate also, it will work. Sysdate dd yy. So this is how we will write this where class condition by using from character to date we are converting. So let's go into the deep. Important conversion functions are toDate, toChar. toDate is character string, string to date format. toChar is date and timestamp to character string. And timestamp to, we can convert timestamp to date format also. Sometimes, Ram, do you remember we discussed, so simple sysdate, it's not like a whatever we are seeing here. See, it will have date and timestamp internally in the database. Only when you are able to see this date and timestamp, I'll check the runtime timestamp now. To care of sysdate, comma dd mon yy hh24 mi ss from dual. So see, 7:26 is the time, but you don't know whether it is AM or PM. So I can't able to whether how to copy this. Here you need to write AM or PM, then it will give you whether it is AM or PM. By seeing 7:24 means it's AM only. If it is a PM, we are writing 24. If it is a PM, then 19 we will get AM. Then it will give the AM or PM date. This thing. Let me run. See here, 7:24, 14 seconds AM. So this is the 24 hours format. We can Also, if you don't give this HH24, what we'll get, we'll see. It's a 12-hour format we might get. Yeah, 723. Where you see the difference means if you run this query in the evening time, you will get 7:33 p.m. only. Whereas if you use HH24, then you will see 1927 in the evening time PM. So this is how we will see the date and timestamp of the current running system date and timestamp by using toChar function. So this is the sysdatement. It's not like whatever we are seeing DD, MON, YY format. So we have to extract that date and timestamp by using toChar function with this format. Okay. To date, this is the toChar. To date means character value and format mask. Format mask means this is the format mask. There are multiple format masks are there. So you can convert 20 this I mean in the attribute column we discussed, right? In the attribute column, which is the character type, and you are getting this data as a character type, but you want to compare this value with the sysdate, let's suppose, or some other creation date column, which is the date data type. So that time you need to convert this character to date format, and you should tell SQL, I mean Oracle, that okay, this is a date which is having in this format. So we are converting this character to date format by showing, I mean giving instruction that which is having in this format DD, YY format, and slash also, hyphen, August, AUG means MON we should use. Month means, total month means you will get this August. So this is how we will get the, I mean, compare the data or use the toChar and toDate functions. Okay. And most important, in real time, you should know where this DD, MON, all these Oracle predefined formats we will use in our day-to-day life. So what exactly it means? Sysdate, let's suppose, let me run select toChar of sysdate, comma, DD from dual. So what is the date? We got DD means date, 25 we received. Same way, we will just practice with this is date and from dual table. DD means day. Means month. Month in a number format. MON means three-letter month. MONNTH means August. Entire, it will spell the month name. YY two-digit year. 4 wise 4-digit year. RR two-digit year with the Oracle century rules. RR and RR, I'll tell you. Even I need to, I mean, analyze. I forgot exactly. There is a history behind this, the difference between YY and RR. Okay. The century or something is there. Here you can able to see, right? I'll explain you in any of the class. I need to understand the concept exactly. I don't want to give the wrong idea. But thing is here you just directly understand YY means two-digit year. This is a four-digit year. HH is the hour clock 12 hours. HS 24 is the 24 hours. MI it's minutes. SS seconds. FF means factorial seconds. Okay. AM PM. DY means day. Okay. Here if you write a DY, select to care of sysdate, comma, dy. See Tuesday, TUE here we can see. Okay, TUE, Tuesday. Like that, D means day of the week, which is very, very useful and important in our day-to-day life. Let's suppose in any business validation, base user may if they are preparing some any workday calendar. Okay. We as a developer, Saturday, Sunday is the weekday, week off, right? We will follow that regular shift. But in BPO and non-IT sector, they do work 24 by 7 in a shift. Someone will get a week off on Monday and Tuesday. Someone will get Wednesday and Thursday, like that. So in that cases, based on the day or based on the week, okay, third every third week you take the leave every third week and first second day, every third week fourth and fifth day. So I'm telling this in a text. So how system will understand? If you give date of day of the week, it will give. Okay. WW means week of the year, it will give. Q means quarter. What exactly it means? We'll execute this for 3 Ds. Monday, Sunday means one, it will take. Monday means two. Like that, Oracle will understand the functions. 237th day today for 2026 year. Okay. Day of the week. What is the day of the week today? Might be third. If it starts with Sunday, yeah. Sunday is the first, Saturday is the seventh day. So this is how we will use these Oracle functions in real-time business validations. I'll stop here. Do you have any doubt till here? To care is very easy. To date we have to care and to date both on both functions. Character to number, it is very easy. Just we write to number and the character value, which is simple only. So here one more example. Paste is not available. Why? Okay, so to date, the entire date format, let's suppose same in the any of the column, varchar, this is the character type which we are giving in single quotes, but you want to convert it to date, you need to give the specific format. What is the format it is inserted? DDMM 4 HH24, because it's a 17 means 5:30 p.m. So this is how we need to give the date format to convert from character to date. Simple, from which format to which format you are converting. In single quotes it is there, which is a to date means the value available in the system is a character type. Okay, simple. So sysdate formats, we can get the values to care of sysdate. These are the four different formats we can get. Day means we executed this. Day means Tuesday, month August, MON August. So where exactly we will use means in the reports, Oracle BI Publisher reports, we will use this to care, to date, and two functions in PL SQL as well. In Fusion reports, in the reports we can show the which is the date they are seeing. I mean, a simple standard date format they won't follow. Someone will follow 08 August, comma August, or AUG. Someone will follow number month, like that. If you want to display, these are the places where we use these conversion functions. Anyone having any doubt, please let me know.
Nice one.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is more simple.
Yeah, Mosi.
So sys date means it is capturing the system date or
Yeah. It's a Oracle predefined date data type. We call it as a sysdate. Sysdate is a keyword. Uh, yeah, date. It's Oracle system runtime, date and time. It will provide sysdate.
okay. It is
Oracle
automatically
predefined key. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
yeah, it is automatically capturing the system date, right?
Yes. In day-to-day life, let's suppose we get the requirement to get the system today's creation records. If you are asking system to get the details, then we will use this sysdate running letters. If you go anywhere, sysdate days overdue. In the package we can see. Sysdays means today's. It's not today's date. System current date and time. Entire thing it will store. See here, active records. I want to see means active records. How you will get the active records? Basic sense. End date active should be null. If it is null or sysdate plus one. Let's suppose I joined in the data whale on 30th September 2025 and my expiration date would be let's suppose I have a contract till 29th September 2027, let's suppose. So how to get my record into the system when they are running the program? So I want a start date and end date. So this is the end date field. End date should be whether they will enter the data. This is not mandatory. Let's suppose you are filling the form. End date, it's not mandatory. If they entered, it's a future date. 29th September 2027 is the future date. So that is how we are querying. NVL means NVL is again Oracle predefined function. So it will fill. If it is a null, then it will compare sysdate plus one means the x value. It is what is the x value here? Sysdate plus one means it is adding one day to sysdate. So sysdate grade how we are comparing here, see, and NVL of end date, which is every might be null. If it is null, sysdate plus one we are doing anyhow. Sysdate plus one is greater than sysdate means the future records dates. The main intention of this statement is I want to get the active employee records, active records. Then end date active null we need to take, or sysdate plus one greater than sysdate should be there. This end date active. Then only which is the active employee record. So this is how we will use in real time this sysdate to char and two dates. Yeah. So going forward. Sysdate plus one. Yeah. And one more thing, we can add some other functions are there. We can add numbers to this sysdate. We can do minus. Let me select sysdate minus one from dual. Select. Okay. Yesterday's date it will go. Select sysdate plus 30 from dual 30 days to the today's date 24th September. So this is how we can add the number, add the days or previous dates and future dates also we will get by using this is date plus 30. And some other dates are there. Let me go to this Excel sheet. My intention behind show you all the functions is like, if you see here in the training program, you will remember at least whenever you get the requirement in real time. So that's a basic idea actually. Okay, date, month, this is completed. Timestamp. What is this? Is timestamp from DL. Let me run this. It is giving zonal time, GMT plus 5:30, right? Our India time is 7:43 a.m. plus 5:30 hours. So this will return timestamp, zonal timestamp. What is this current date? Because we don't use this everything actually in real time. We just use current date is 25 August 26. So most of the Oracle predefined functions, which are these are the old functions, we are not I mean not using most of the, 30 to 40% of the functions. We can able to manage by using toCAD to date, only 3 to 4 functions itself, and these are important. What I show you, dy, date, month. These are the important we will use in our day-to-day life to find out the values. Yeah, these are the functions important. Add months. This we will use in our real time. What exactly it will do? Add months. We are adding 3 months to the sys date. 25th November 26. 3 months from now. You can do minus also. 25th May 26. And months between. Date. These are the Oracle predefined functions only. Date types of no, date related functions. Months between. Uh, Date 01 Jan 2026, comma, date. The syntax might be wrong. It's not allowing me to date. This months between means in between 2 months. In between two dates, it will return the months, like how many months, number of months are there in between two dates. Okay, and the last day of the month means, so in August, which is the last day, I think 30, right? or 31. So that particular value we will get. Let's suppose last day to date. Let me run that. Select last day to date of 25th August 6 TT. 31st August. Okay, last day function. Next day. If you give sys date of this day, which day is tomorrow, it will give next day. Okay, yeah, you can practice it. Trunk of date. Trunk of sys date means, so by default, even though we are displaying, as I explained you, select sys date from dual, which it will give predefined format 25 August 26. But in the system, it is storing with, it is showing date and timestamp. Only we can see when you write that format, then only we can see the timestamp value, right? So while comparing in real time, we generally use we generally use trunk of sysdate like this. Means we are not comparing timestamp in the where condition. We are comparing only with the date. We are bothered about the date, not timestamp. So entire 24 hours records, if you want to get, then trunk we will use. Trunk, it will truncate the, it will cut down the that particular timestamp. This one, 17:45:30. It will remove and it will only compare this 25 August 2026 indirectly. So trunk of months. Means month, it will return. 4 means it will return year. Round. What it will do? Round. Round can round a date. Rounding means I need to execute this round. Does it allow round to date of? This is month. Okay, let me copy here. I'll run later. Okay. Timestamp, date completion. Yeah, date range. So how to date range? Let's suppose in real time. So you want to get the employee data in between 25 to 26 in the in 1 year of date span of time. So how many employees they joined? In that case, we will write the query like this: high date greater than or equals to date of this one, and a high date less than or equals to this. In between two dates, if you want to get the records, so we will write the condition. First is the minimum minimal date, then maximum date, right? While comparison also, in between numbers from 1 to 100 means how you will write between 1 and 100. Same way, date also less than date first, 25th year, and then 26th year. So that is how we will write the where condition in between date range records. If you want at all, then we will use the condition greater than or equals to, or else between also. See, we can write greater than or equals to, less than, or else between these particular two dates. Either of the way, we will write the query. This we don't use. Yeah, these are related to date conversion functions and number conversion functions. I'll share to you these. I just copied everything from my book, so that's why we don't use everything. Just copy paste and try to execute in SQL Developer. I don't have SQL Developer today, so I'll reset my password. If you have any doubts, you just let me know. I'm just showing you now how much you practice SQL functions and everything basics of SQL. Then you will write. You can able to write the I mean PL SQL code efficiently going forward. In PL SQL, nothing is there. It's very easy to write actually. Only when if you practice SQL well. Here not equals to we are using. We are assigning the value. Okay, NVL we are using. What exactly NVL do, ABS do. Okay, so entire bits and pieces, whatever we are learning, the functions, definitions, and everything, that data types, advanced data types, these are the advanced data types we will learn going forward once basics of SQL completes. In real time, we use these type variables actually, not simple data types like number or character or something. This is something different. These are the advanced PL/SQL concepts we will cover. Please let me know if you have any doubts. I'll share you these. Yesterday, I shared all the text files in the WhatsApp group. Same way, I'll share you these three text files. Just go through it so that you can easily understand the concepts. So far, what we completed, what we completed, creation of the table and inserting the data, multiple ways to insert the data, and then basic character functions, number functions, and conversion functions. Okay, so these are the topics we covered. Those who joined, Sunil and Mohin, if you have any questions, please call me after this call. I will be free after 8:20. Okay, not an issue. Sunil, you also.